subscribe and hit the bell icon and never miss another video.
Not a day goes by, not a day goes by when you're not on my mind, boy, I miss you. I've been thinking about your love and we can't get enough. Not a day goes by, I need you.
Hey, this is Miss Malini and I'm here with my all-time favorite rock star, Ananya Birla. Woo! How excited are you? Your new video dropped
Yesterday!
Woo! I have so many questions. First of all, who is that outfit by?
So the first one that you really liked was actually Manish Arora.
Oh, nice.
But I had no idea. I just looked at it, I'm like, I really like that one. And I wore it, it fit me, etc. And then I saw later and it was Manish Arora.
But I've been, I've been a fangirl of your music for so long
That's
now,
so
ever
sweet.
since the time you dropped your first song. But I feel like all of them are really unique. You have a different sort of vibe and genre. Is that by design?
I think the one thing that stays sort of constant on my songs is that it always is about an experience. And then the sound really depends from producer to producer, from collab to collab. With each song, I'm surely understanding myself and sort of my sound even more. So this track, which released yesterday, goes by, I hope you guys have heard it, is more like a reggae pop vibe. So it really depends on my mood as well. But I think the USP is my writing.
And Sean Kingston is in it, and he looks so cute. So what was the collaboration with him like?
He is an awesome guy.
Yeah?
So he had come to Bombay, right, to tour. He was touring in Goa actually. So I met him when he was in Bombay and I made him listen to a couple of tracks and stuff and he was like, why don't you open for me tomorrow? And I was like, whoa, because I've been a huge fangirl since Beautiful Girls.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, of course I'll do it. But I wasn't prepared with anything because I'm like doing an opening act. So I went back, I prepared. I don't think I slept at night. When the next day performed, opened for him. After that he said, when you're in LA next, hit me up. And he gave me his number and then I was like, whoa.
That's so surreal.
Very surreal. When LA, I texted him, hey, I'm in LA. Hey, you're in LA, wow, let's get into studio tomorrow. And then we were in studio the next day and we wrote a song in a day.
I always wonder what it's like in the studio with these guys. Like, what's their, how do they behave?
Everyone has their own, styles of working, but it was, I learned a lot from this collaboration. I think every collaboration just teaches you so much because every artist has their own way of working. So we just put a couple of beats on, we sort of trying to figure out what sounds nice, what we both want, and then we were just like, rotating the mic. So I had the mic a couple of times, he had it, just humming different things. Then I came up with the line, day goes by. And then I think we both were in a stage where we were trying to figure love out and stuff like that. And so we were like, why don't we just write this song?
I always feel like your lyrics are always so on point, and I feel like you share a lot of yourself in the lyrics.
I do.
So, So, I mean, do you ever feel scared to be like, wow, like I'm really, revealing who I am?
It's like revealing a lot without actually revealing anything at all. But I have also realized that I have found a lot of strength in my vulnerability.
So what is your favorite lyric from this song?
I mean, the hook is actually my favorite. I think I enjoy the hook.
You're gonna have to sing us the hook now. I mean, everyone
now?
is watching. Yeah.
Not a day goes by, not a day goes by when you're not on my mind, boy, I miss you. I've been thinking about your love and we can't get enough. Not a day goes by, I need you.
I already am dancing to this after one listen. So how do you do that? I'm sure there's a lot of aspiring musicians who would love to know.
Thank you so much. That means so much. It means so much. I think I just never agree to settle.
Yeah.
So even if that means I have to stay on in LA for another 10 days and miss like a couple of social events in Bombay, or if it means that I can't go to bed for like another 3 hours because I need to be in studio, because I'm not happy with the hook or happy with the line and I can't come up with something, I may walk out, take a break, but I never settle. So I go back in the studio. If I need more inspiration, maybe the next day I go for a walk, I go to an exhibition, whatever it may be. But I've learned never to settle. And then eventually it just clicks.
But I feel like there's this big struggle everyone's having on social media that, like, okay, don't let the world overwhelm you, and it's okay if you don't get up and, rule the world every day. But you still, I feel it too, I want to hustle hard. but where do you draw that line? How do you take care of yourself enough? Because I know everyone struggles with this.
Everyone struggles with this. I struggle with this. Such a valid point. I just, honestly, I play it by ear. So if I don't feel like for 2-3 days I don't feel like being by myself, not sharing anything with the world, I just don't. However, when it's like release time or it's just also a little bit of work.
Yeah.
So then it's just like you have to take it as
the
work.
Excitement too,
yeah, it's
right?
excitement as well. But I think it's important to take that break.
I've literally seen your evolution. I know from your first video, when you kicked off dancing, you have now gone full smoldering siren. Have you felt this change?
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Yeah?
It's all about becoming comfortable with yourself, and then the camera just sees through every single thing.
Really?
Yeah, that's the truth.
Because I mean, in this video, I'm seeing just like hotness, like overload. And it's just like, it must be so hard to maintain that look in the camera. How do you evoke that?
I think we all have different
Ways to do it.
sides, right,
Yeah.
to ourselves. Like you probably have that side as well.
I don't think so.
I'm 100% sure. You know, people have different ways of doing it. I do it by imagining myself in a particular situation, and then it comes across like that. At the end of the day, it's just a character.
Yeah.
So even if I am feeling really unsexy that day, I know I need to look this part, I will make sure that I do. Because I have to, it's my job.
It's like literally the sexiest thing ever. I would like watch that on loop. And if you have not seen it yet, what are you doing? Literally pause this and go
That's so
and watch.
sweet. Thank
Day
you.
goes by.
Thank you.
But let's talk a little bit about a video which I'm super proud to have been a part of, Unstoppable. It was just the best experience. And I love that you made it for your mom. And you like had all these strong, powerful women in it. And I think a lot of times people, you know, this whole like feminist thing gets into like a blind spot for the world.
Yeah.
But I think you did it really differently. So how do you feel about that whole video?
I'm so grateful to have had all of you in it. And all of you did it with like, you know, it wasn't just, you all genuinely did it with like your hearts. And it came across, like the camera could see through it. People saw through it. It was trending everywhere. Like I was in Latvia with my mom for 2 days. I joined the holiday. And I heard Unstoppable playing on the driver's playlist. And he said he found it on YouTube because it was trending. So you just don't know, you know.
Yeah, where it
because obviously
goes.
all of you all have amazing followings as well.
So cool.
I think everyone just really enjoyed themselves on set, and the song means a lot to me as well. And I sort of wanted to keep it lighthearted. You know, we were genuinely laughing, having fun.
so like we almost fell on each other.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about it since a while now. I think there's
Yeah.
going to be Unstoppable Part 2.
Can I please be in it?
Yeah, of course, of course.
It's amazing.
So it's going to be everyone who is in Part 1, if of course everyone's
Yeah.
willing. Plus we'll add like another 5 women every year.
You should do one with like little girls.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Right? Like
Oh,
Unstoppable Generation 2.
That's cool.
It will be super fun. And you, I don't know how you have time to do it because I know you have the business side of you as well.
Yes.
And you've been doing so many things. And, you know, people would think that you would end that career now that you're like this rock star, but you are keeping that going. And
For
you
sure.
have Swatantra Microfin. Can you tell us about
That is right.
it?
Kudos to getting the pronunciation correct. Everyone pronounces it
I
incorrectly.
didn't practice at all.
Yeah, no, yeah, she didn't. She didn't. It was like
Just like that.
out of your mouth perfectly correctly. Swatantra is, I started when I was 17.
Yeah.
And it's now becoming into a fintech company. We'll actually be touching $1 billion very soon, which is very surreal for me because I had started with finding it very tough to even get 1 rupee. I didn't go to my dad. I want to do it by myself. So what we basically do is we've got many different products now, but we started with lending loans to women who would invest that money to start a business or to continue their business. Now I just acquired a micro housing company.
Nice.
So now we give homes to people as well in semi-urban and rural India. So we provide insurance as well. So now it's become like an entire gamut of financial product solutions. And the RBI has just opened on tap small financial bank licenses. So if we get through, then Swatantra will be a bank.
And I don't think you realize what an impact this makes. If you change that one woman's life, her generation after generation benefits from it. So amazing.
Thank you. It just feels very unreal to me. So my great granddad's dad had started UCO Bank. I've always wanted to create a bank again for my family.
No way.
And so it's just the way it happened.
But
it was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much. I'm so psyched about your brand new video. It's now on YouTube. Of course, it was on VH1 first exclusively.
Yes.
Day goes by. It's amazing. Go and check it out. Leave a comment, like, share, anything you'd like everyone to know finally about it.
Just check it out, and I hope you guys like it, and give me your feedback. As always, I love to hear what you guys think and say. So thank you so much for all your love.